A state senator is still recovering after a November stroke, but she's finally speaking with On Your Side about how she was saved and how her story could save you too. Mike Sharp joins us live in the studio with this On Your Side exclusive.
Boise Senator Cherie Buckner-Webb didn't spot her symptoms herself last month, but the quick action of her son may have saved her from paralysis or even worse. Although it's still early in her recovery, it's a story she says she hopes could save more people who find themselves in her position.
Denial is a powerful thing, but it didn't take too long. After a couple of hours, I go, yeah, I think I might be in a little trouble.
When Boise Senator Cherie Buckner-Webb's stroke hit, she says she tried to shrug it off as exhaustion.
I thought, well, maybe I'm just fatigued, maybe I got an inner ear thing, I'm tired. You know, I had all kinds of excuses. I'm doing a real typical woman thing. I don't have time to be ill, so I'll take a nap.
Luckily for her, she didn't go to sleep. Instead, she got a video chat from her son on her phone at exactly the right time. And when she started struggling speaking to her granddaughter Zeta, her son noticed.
And as she and Zeta spoke, she called Zeta the wrong name twice. And that was what the big alarm was. Okay, something's amiss.
So he took the phone, looks at me and says, I can see there's a problem with the right side of your face.
Philip spent years studying neurological conditions and recognized two signs in the National Stroke Association's acronym for identifying strokes. So he drove to her home and he rushed her to the hospital, where she learned what could have happened if she had just gone to sleep.
If I'd gone to sleep, according to my doctor, I probably would have awakened with paralysis.
Instead, she's preparing for another session as District 19 senator, and more importantly, starting the tough road to recovery, something she says her loved ones are helping with.
Just the love is just so amazing. People have been great. I've been frustrated and impatient, I will tell you that. It's not an easy thing to recuperate. It just isn't.
But she says that isn't stopping her, and she's telling everyone she knows, especially women, about how important it is to recognize the signs of stroke and act quickly, because it was time that saved her life.
Well, according to physical therapist and speech therapist and neurologist, it was the key. It was critical.
Buckner-Webb and her son say they hope people will hear their story, take the time to speak more with loved ones, especially those who are more at risk of having a stroke, because it was their contact with each other that enabled her to begin her recovery early. Live in studio, I'm Mike Sharp, Today 6 On Your Side.
Here's some things to help you identify a stroke in yourself or a loved one. The word is FAST, and it stands for face. Ask the person to smile. Does one side of the face drop? Arms. Have the person raise both arms. If one drifts downward, it could be a bad sign. Speech. Struggling to speak a simple phrase or slurring is another warning sign. And lastly, time. If you observe any of the signs of stroke, act quickly. Call 911 and get medical attention immediately.